This podcast is an Aiden Production and cannot be reused in any way unless you have the written consent from Aiden Productions.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Aiden Productions podcast. This is episode 5. Today we have Brady. He has eye black on from field day. Don't worry, I didn't give him a black eye or anything. And we also have my English teacher, Mrs. Alberico. All right, roll the intro.
The Aiden Productions podcast.
You used to work for the Rays and then you became a teacher. Why did you leave the Rays? All right, so Miss Alberico, you're up first. You used to work for the Rays and then you became a teacher. Why did you leave the Rays?
That's a great question, Aiden. There's lots of answers to that, and I could probably talk a long time. But I think part of the reason why I went into education is because answering to Major League Baseball players was a lot, and dealing with students is easier, I guess. I don't know. I have to deal with you two a lot. So, but no, really, after working for Major League Baseball, I went and worked for a PR agency, and I volunteered for students, and I thought, this is an awesome job. I liked working with students, and yes, Major League Baseball has its perks, free games, meeting players, but working with students every day was always interesting. There's never a dull moment, let me tell you that.
So MLB players, free MLB games, school.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, but the hours, I was working from 9 a.m. to 2 in the morning.
What were you, grounds crew, or were you
I was not grooming the field, no. I worked in public relations, so I did things like interviews and setting up interviews for newspapers with players. No, I definitely was not cleaning the bases. That's something you guys could do.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Did you want to be a teacher when you grew up, or no?
No, I actually wanted to be a sports agent. I thought I was going to be the first women's sports agent for LeBron James. And then I realized that was totally something, I shouldn't say I couldn't do. But once I was in college, I got my degree in sports management, so something in sports. And then when I moved back home, I got into public relations.
Okay. And why English?
Why English?
It's a broad question.
Broad question.
Yeah, that's literally on my notes. Why English?
I actually can teach in social studies too, so I guess English is that was the job that was open. I don't know. I think there's benefits. I hate grading papers, I will tell you that, but I have to assign them to you students.
Do you have to?
I have to, because you have to write. You have to learn how to write.
I can write, it just might not be good.
Well, there you go.
No, I'm a decent writer. Maybe.
I'm not going to say anything that will be repeated on air. So, I love reading, and writing is really important. So that would be why English. But I do love social studies. So if I could have taught either of those, I would have been very happy.
Okay. What's your craziest in school thing? You've mentioned kids have fainted in chairs and stuff. What's the craziest thing?
You can stop recording here if I had to think right now, right?
Yeah.
Or no, is this live?
No, it will cut.
Okay. I'm gonna think real quick.
Okay.
Craziest thing. Okay.
She's got her answer.
Yep.
All right.
Should I just go?
Yeah.
So the craziest thing that has happened to me while teaching, it actually has not been in school, but while I was chaperoning the DC trip for 8th grade students, they were my like former 7th grade students. We were at the hotel and the students got locked in their room. Like they got locked in from the inside and we could not get in from the outside. Like somehow it was locked both sides. So we had to call the, I don't know, Virginia Fire Department, and they had to come in with axes and they had to chop down the door to get these students out, and they were locked in there for a couple of hours because they didn't know they were in there, and then when they tried to get out, they didn't know how to get in touch with us, so they were banging on the door for like half an hour to get out. And in that same time frame, there were 2 floors that we were on. A couple of girls were complaining that there was water coming down from their ceiling in the bathroom, and it just so happened that above the tub was overflowing and flooding, and so we had like a couple of issues happening all at once. So that was like the craziest like time that I can remember chaperoning the DC trip. But all in all, it's a great trip. And but yeah, that was pretty wild.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Your biggest fear?
I have a lot of fears. I think we talked about fears this year, right?
Yeah, I know
in
you
school.
don't like spiders.
Yeah, I don't like spiders, but I can like not as bad as Mr. Nugent.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
one
Mr.
time where
Nugent's
we
bad.
found the egg.
Yeah, but I don't like them. But I would say my biggest fear is I don't like being in crowded spaces. Like if I'm on an elevator and there's a lot of people.
Like claustrophobic?
Yeah, like claustrophobic, or like
That
if
happens to me.
I'm on an escalator and there's a lot of people in front of me, I get really nervous. Or I do have a fear of heights. Like if I'm walking in a mall and I'm like next to the railing,
Yeah.
I get a little afraid. I like can't look over. I think when you get older, and now that I have kids, my fears are a lot more than when I was younger.
So how do you go into planes when you have a fear of heights? Do you just close your window and just be done with it?
It's different than because like I'm in a moving thing.
Yeah.
That height is
I
different
can
than
see
like
that.
looking over the edge of a railing.
Yeah.
Because I can see down and I can see the bottom.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. Do you like your job?
Do I like my job? Like teaching you guys?
Yes.
That's broad
I
again.
do. Yeah, I love my job.
I was hoping like a no,
Why would I say no?
because then it's like a title or something. Like she
Do I
does not
my
like her job.
Do you guys think I like my job? Do I act like I like my job?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I FaceTimed you guys from the hospital.
I know.
Yeah.
I love my job. That's why I come to work every day.
All right.
So, sorry, you can't use that as a title.
Dang it. All right. I've asked Mr. Spellman this question, and he said no, but he's a substitute. So, is it boring being a teacher because you have to teach the same thing each year, year after year after year after year?
I always used
Does
to
it get
think that
boring?
it was so boring. to
Does
be
it
a
get
teacher,
boring
'cause
after like say if you're in a school for like 20 years, like you're teaching the same thing 20 times. Same for like if you're like a quarter teacher, you have to teach the same thing 4 times.
Yeah.
Like,
So, here's my take on it. I think like in a year, I'm teaching the same thing like to different periods, but like you guys know for your class, that like you guys are curveballs like all the time. So it's never going to turn out the same that it did for the class before. So it's always different. And I think year after year, like if you're a good teacher, you're not going to try to like pull from the same bag of tricks. You're changing it. So like I've rewritten lessons all the time, and I probably do more work than I should, but that's because like I don't want it to be boring, and I also want to do what's right for the kids that are in front of me. So I do it and I switch it up based on who my students are. So I know that you guys need more movement, you need more engaging activities, so I create my lessons based on who I have in front of me. So I guess sometimes it can be boring day to day because I'm teaching the same thing, but I wouldn't say year to year.
yeah, that's exactly what Mr. Spellman said. He said it's different each class because there's different people, and also there's like he tries to spice up the lessons so it's more for himself and for the kids.
Yeah.
Like experience.
Yeah, good teachers do that, but obviously, if you know you're going to retire in a year, you're not going to do that.
All right, next one. Do you like homework? And actually, do you like homework? Because I have a part.
Oh,
two
another
of this
like,
question.
do you like homework?
Yeah, do you like homework? Like, will you give it out? Like, you don't give it out a lot. You maybe like once every like 2 weeks.
No,
I think it's more than that.
No, it's once every 2 weeks for sure.
people who are listening, that is not true.
No, it's like a choice board. Like you can finish it in a day, and then the rest of the week you'll be like,
No, that's
all right,
only
do this,
recently
do
because it's due soon. She only does that like the
Yeah,
week
I would say,
that it's due.
yeah, I don't want people to get like I'm a hard teacher, people. No, I think homework is like, I give it when it's necessary because it's there to reinforce what we've learned. And I feel like to give it out just to give it out is not beneficial. It has to be there to support things that we're learning in class. And also I think I've learned that there are going to be kids who never do homework, and I don't want them to like suffer grade-wise because of that when they are good students. So I think homework is, I myself have to do homework currently, and I know that like it's something that you have to do in order to work on your skills. So I'm not just going to give it to give it.
Okay, so you're looking at it from like a kid's perspective.
I'm looking at it both. Like I also am the one who has to grade it and to look at it and provide feedback. So if I give it every day, that's a lot.
Next one. Do you give out a lot of quizzes?
Do I give out a lot of quizzes?
You gave
I
out
think
one this year.
We've had
I think I've had a couple
three.
for the
We've had
Watsons.
3 this year.
Oh, well,
We had one at the
it's
beginning.
the Watsons is
and
like
we had
it's
2
like a
for the
Google
Watsons.
form almost though.
Yeah, I think quizzes,
That's a
again, it's
quiz,
the same
so.
thing. It's like if it's
If it's titled
necessary.
quiz, it's quiz.
Yeah, again, I gave out quizzes for the Watsons because I had to make sure people are reading. That's my way of checking. So, again, I don't do things because it's something that you do in other classes. I do it as a purpose.
Okay. All right, that's it for Mrs. Alberico's
Did I
questions.
pass?
Yeah, you did.
Okay,
Good job.
okay.
Do you like me?
Wait, oh, you.
Yeah, me.
Oh, of course, Aiden. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What about Brady?
What's your name? Yes, I do like Brady. Yeah.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one do you like more?
Oh gosh.
You can't say like, oh, well, I
Yeah, you
like
can't
them
say
more for
both.
this
You gotta
and then
choose.
this.
You
like,
gotta choose.
You're choosing.
Oh, like I'll take it personal if you don't say.
Whoever
me.
brings me a nice coffee on Tuesday, that's who I like more.
All right.
Deal?
Okay.
Just like a normal coffee.
Iced coffee
Iced coffee.
coffee.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Just iced coffee.
with
That's
milk and Splenda.
Milk
all right.
Splenda.
Yeah,
Iced
that's my
coffee,
order.
milk Splenda. All right.
Oh, Aiden's writing it down.
Hey, that's,
I will
that's
not forget.
cheating.
Splenda.
Splenda.
I'll film a video of
Aiden
me
definitely
giving it to
spelled
you.
that
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, probably. Bro, I'm gonna get her that milk thing. I'm gonna get her coffee.
No, I'm gonna get her a
No,
coffee.
no, I want to film it and like bring it in and stuff. I want to like actually like. I actually want to film it. But...
Oh my gosh, Aiden, you are my favorite student. Thank you.
Brady,
Yeah.
this is the part of the podcast where we give the mic to you.
Oh.
You start, you start asking some stuff to us. You know?
Ooh, okay.
Jeez, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that either.
Yeah.
So I just ask anything?
Anything.
All right. Aiden, or either, both. We'll start off with Aiden. What was your favorite part of field day? Like favorite activity?
That's a good question.
Favorite activity? Kickball or dunk tank?
Did you guys hear me yelling during tug of war?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I almost lost my voice again.
You were like, Paul,
Yeah.
no matter what, I don't care, just Paul.
Yep. I think that's why they won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My team got out in the first round.
So did mine. Yeah. Yep.
All right, Brady, that's enough for you with the mic. Do you want the mic?
I asked one question.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's enough for me,
Let
I
me
guess.
think. Yeah, I'll ask.
Okay.
This is for both of you. What has been your favorite part of English this year?
Ooh,
That's a hard one.
favorite part of English.
Oh, I know mine.
Favorite part of English.
I know mine.
Oh, I have no idea. I don't know. Watching the Watsons movie was fun, I guess.
When she wasn't there, that's your favorite part when she wasn't there?
Right.
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't know. I'm saying the
Yeah,
movie
obviously
was good.
now I'm your favorite student.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
the movie was good.
Okay.
But when we did the skits, those
Okay.
were fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
the skits were definitely fun. I liked working in
That's
the
exactly
groups.
what I was going
That
to
was
say.
what
The
you were gonna
skits?
say? Yeah, I totally forgot about
Oh,
that.
good.
The
Those
skits
were fun.
The skits were fun.
Do you think next year you'll give like the sixth graders like so much work? Like so much work, like punish them with the work.
Yeah.
Now that we've like graduated you and like we're all done, like
Well, I think like, I'm not going to say I was easy on you guys, but I definitely was a little bit more easier on you knowing that last year was hybrid and the pandemic. So I think I will be a little bit more tougher on them. But I don't want to scare them. But I do have that tendency.
Yeah, I don't like scary teachers.
Yeah. So.
all right, would you rather? All right, I have a really good one that I've brought up these last two podcasts, and it, like
You do Would You Rather every podcast? Is that like
not every single one, but
is that like a main section that you have?
now, yeah, it's turned into it kind of. I've been saying lately, would you rather lose your sight, or would you rather lose your memories?
Oh, my sight.
It's kind of like The Giver.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait, so go blind or lose all your memories? So like, don't know, like, so like you won't recognize the people like you like know or like.
No,
family?
like you'll be brain dead.
So.
All right, I'm still gonna go with memory, because like.
But how
I feel like-
quickly do you lose your memory?
You just lose it.
Like,
Just like-
like this, after this is done, it's done.
Yeah, it's done.
Because I feel like it's just me, but I feel like losing your sight is like the worst thing that can happen to you. I feel like.
All right, I'm with you.
I
right-
mean, it's pretty bad.
every single episode I've said memories, because I cannot lose my sight.
Yeah.
Like I actually can't.
I know, but
Because
memory,
like I can navigate the world
Memory,
without
like
memories.
the thing about memories is like.
Yeah,
if-
but you're seeing this right now, but then it's gone. And so, like, if you see it, but then it's gone.
Oh, you know what I just realized?
But
like,
if you go brain dead and you, like, say if you're 10 and you go brain dead, you can just like learn all the stuff
But
again.
it doesn't matter if you can see it because
No, it
it's
doesn't matter.
gone. I would go with sight because you can still experience things and you can relearn how to do things.
You
Once
can relearn how to do, like
Yeah, but you're not,
relearn your.
you're not
but
gonna,
you
you're not
won't
gonna
remember
you're not
them.
gonna remember it.
you won't
It's
remember
gone.
the thing. So say you go to an ice cream shop and you get vanilla and
Chocolate.
it doesn't matter. And then a week later you go there, you're not gonna remember what you
Not
wanted.
even a week later.
Yeah, like
30
like
seconds
30
later.
30 seconds.
It's gone.
You're just
So
not gonna remember
if
what
you
you
lose your
what you like.
sight, I could do something and I would remember a year later that I did it and I would just have to relearn it. I'm going with lose my sight.
I'm still gonna go with memory.
Same.
You just argued for it though.
Yeah, I know. I did, but like still, I'm gonna go with memory.
Okay.
All right. Would you rather be 11 feet tall or 9 inches tall?
11 feet tall. 9 inches is like, I'm going 11
Yeah, it's
feet
like
tall.
the size of Brady. It's like.
All right, you're not funny.
What size shoe do you wear?
Me an 8.
So it's going to be the size of your shoe.
size of
An
my
inch
shoe.
taller. That's how tall you would be.
Size of my shoe.
I'm going 11
Okay,
feet.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going 11 feet, but I better be rich because I'm gonna need some high ceilings in my house.
And a high car.
Yeah.
All
Or just
right.
get a convertible and have your head stick out while you're driving.
Would you always be 10 minutes late or always be 20 minutes early? I feel like this is like
20 minutes early.
Yeah,
I've
20
said
minutes
this
early.
before. It's always 20 minutes early. This is a very hard one. Would you rather forget your partner's birthday or your anniversary every year?
Ooh, anniversary or birthday? I feel like anniversaries are more important.
No, anniversaries you don't you don't really celebrate as much as like a
As
birthday.
much as a birthday, but like,
Yeah, well, my husband sends me lists for everything, so I'm never going to forget, but anniversary.
yeah,
I get lists like
I
2
feel
months in
like
advance.
I would rather forget the birthday because like the anniversary is like together for like both of you, and like, yeah, it's for like both of you. Yeah,
I would
so
choose
I'm gonna
anniversary.
Yeah, I'm gonna say birthday. You forget birthday.
All right. Would you only eat pizza for a year or not eat any pizza for 5 years? Pizza's very good. And
I would not.
But
eat
that's
any
all you
pizza.
can eat?
Yeah, oh, that's true.
Is that all you can eat?
Yeah.
I'd choose pizza for a year. That's my favorite food.
I choose no pizza for 5 years. I'm not a big pizza guy. I mean, I'll eat pizza. Like if
There's
you
a lot of
cook,
foods you don't like when we do
There
our
is. There's a
attendance
lot of
questions.
foods.
Yeah,
I
what
don't
foods
like.
do you not like? Like name
I
a bunch
don't
of them.
eat candy either. I don't eat a lot of foods.
Oh my god. Oh, another question I
I
had.
got like I have like 5 things I eat for dinner, and I
Really?
just cycle them between the week.
How does your parents cook for you?
When
They-
you like foods?
My parents don't.
What?
I don't eat anything either.
sound
like
like my
mac
daughter.
and cheese, pancakes. Like,
Facts.
a lot of breakfast foods.
Are these like frozen things
Like
that you
mac
cook?
and cheese.
Or do you
No,
make like
Kraft
boxed
is
Bagels.
frozen, tacos, bagels.
All right, Kraft is
bagels or bagels?
I call it a bagel.
bagels.
Tomato,
always.
tomato.
I call it a tomato.
Where do you get your attendance questions? That was my other question.
Oh, yeah. So
Oh yeah, I've always wondered that.
I make them up. No, I do not make them up. That would take a lot of time. Pinterest. Do you know what Pinterest is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, every day I look at Pinterest.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm kind of like my well is running dry, so I'm at the end of my attendance questions. But
Do
I've
you-
made it through a whole year.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Do you just keep that same slide each year and then
No,
just
I
have the
should.
same?
That would be like the smart thing to do. But I like just
Yeah.
go back to Pinterest and I just search.
Oh really?
Yeah. I don't think I've duplicated this year.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think
So-
so.
I haven't.
Is that something you guys like?
Yeah, I like
Every
it.
day?
I like it. I like
Yeah.
it.
I find some people are like over it, but
Yeah, I like
I
it
like
now. I
them.
like it.
yeah.
Yeah. The warm-ups though, they're all right.
Yeah. Yeah. But I could-
So in the warm-ups. If it's like this long of writing, I'm like, do I have to read that? If it's like this long, I'm like, I'll read it.
yeah, the warm-ups are really for me though to get settled and
Yeah, like I'll read it either way, but like I'll do the warm-up either way. But like sometimes it's just like it's a bit
It
confusing.
takes you a little
It's
convincing.
confusing sometimes.
I
when,
just
like,
don't
it
think
has
you
a
read
lot
the
of-
directions.
No, I read the directions. Trust me, I read the directions. I do. I do the warm-ups. I promise, I do the warm-ups.
Yeah. Okay.
But like so, sometimes.
Yeah, I'm
it's a
gonna
bit
change it
confusing.
up next year. So you guys have.
What do you think you're gonna do?
I'm gonna have them get a notebook. Because you guys with the sheets, I couldn't have made it more simpler, but you guys
That didn't
have
work.
proved me wrong.
Like every time there was a warm-up, people would be getting new
Yeah,
sheets.
I'm like, what the heck? Wasting trees.
Your binders are not organized at all, Aiden. I'm sorry to say.
yeah.
There's paper sticking out of your bag.
Yeah.
Like
That's surprising
the whole
though.
class.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, a good question. Are we smart?
Ooh, that's you. You got some
That should be your
broad
title. Are we
questions.
smart?
Are we smart?
Yeah, I think you guys are smart. Can I think you guys just. Can I ask you guys a question back? Are you lazy?
Like
Yeah.
me? Am I a lazy person?
Just in general. Are you
Just
set?
in general?
Yeah.
No, I'm not that lazy.
No, I don't think you guys are lazy, but I think you guys. I think I don't know how to put this. You guys are very smart, but I think you guys.
Don't apply ourselves?
Ooh, that's a good use of words.
I know.
Yeah, I just think you sometimes are not working to your potential.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think you give up too easily, and sometimes
Yeah, I definitely give
you
up too
stop
easily.
when there's a challenge right away.
Yeah, I definitely give up too easy with certain like things and like in school. I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, I give up like too easy.
And
I
challenges
I
are
will
not a
admit
bad
that.
thing.
Yeah, I'll admit that.
So
Thank you guys so much for watching. This was episode 5. We are still filming in the Marshall Community Media Studio, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
This podcast is an Aiden production and cannot be reused in any way unless you have the written consent from Aiden Productions.